Hello everybody, hope you're all okay. Sorry if you can hear a little bit of crinkling, it's me getting this out of the bag. So what have I got here? I've got some cotton. It's by Get Crafty Hobbycraft. So this was what I got the other day. There's 2 balls of it. One's just been started, and I think somebody's been trying to make dishcloths. So that's what they've tried to do. I can't stand these. I've got that used to knitting with 2 needles, but I do knit in quite a strange way now, because I can't knit how I used to, because I can't grip the same. But I found a way of doing it, so you just have to keep trying, don't you? It must look odd for anybody if they watch me knit, because like I say, I can't do it like I used to, like this. I have to sort of push the stitches on and off, but never mind. So I'm going to undo this that somebody's already done, and what I'll do, I think I'll crochet it. I think that's what I'll do, because it's just a piece of cloth, isn't it, after all. I can remember one of the places that I used to work at, and that was the physically handicapped centre, and there used to be a day centre there, and a lot of the people that went there, the clients, they used to make dishcloths. So yeah, and they used to sell them as well, so that was good, wasn't it? I've made quite a lot of jam today. I've done a lot of beetroot. I've done it in the slow cooker, and at the moment I've got a bread and butter pudding in the slow cooker, so we'll see how that comes out. It's always best to try things, isn't it? I'd got a load of eggs that somebody had given me. I'd got a little bit of butter that was free, and what else did I put in? Oh, I've put full milk in, because that's what we've gone on to. I've put some currants in. Let me just think. Some full milk, a bit of butter, loads of eggs, and a few cobs that we'd got left over from the Polish shop. They'd got a little bit hard on the outsides, and I thought, I'm not going to waste it. I'm to make a bread and butter pudding, so that's what I'm going. That's what I've done. So that'll be nice. My husband's just nipped down to the allotment again, so I've got a little bit of time to do what I want to do. I've been catching up on a little bit of YouTube, so that's been good, because I've been watching some of the people that I've been watching for quite a while, so it's like going to visit friends, isn't it? I don't think I've got anything too exciting to tell you. I managed to get Ivy some little stick-on nails for her fingers, and they've gone round to her today, so I hope she's enjoying those. The fish that we got them yesterday, and the snails, they all seem to have settled down all right, so I'm pleased about that. I've had a picture sent to me of the little girl who's got the rabbit and the guinea pigs that was sent some of the produce to. You know, some of the bits of carrots that we didn't use, and the carrot tops, and there was a pepper as well that was spare, and she loves feeding her animals, so she'd got a plastic knife and she was chopping it up into bits. So that was Violet, and it was lovely to see her do it. That's Ivy and Noah's cousin, that is, so on the mummy's side. So that's lovely, isn't it, to see them looking after the pets. And I think Ivy fed the fish this morning, So that's another good thing, isn't it, to teach them. Yeah, I'm pleased with what I've done today. I've been quite productive. It's nice to have homemade jam, isn't it? And trying to catch produce before it starts to go off as well. Anything that I do chop off or whatever does go into the compost box. So, very little is wasted. It's like the wood that my husband had got. He's managed to make a couple of wood stores out of some scrap wood. All it's cost him really is the stain that he's done it with. So that's been good. And if you remember, he chopped some of the trees down, and they paid him in wood. So that's where all the wood came from. And I've been able to barter with some of his wood for a lot of my craft materials that somebody had got that they didn't want anymore. I think it's lovely, that is. It seems much a nicer way of going on, I love the fact that people are willing to share things. If I see something that might be useful to somebody, I would never throw it away. But I know some people do. And I know that some people would rather spoil something than give it away to somebody. If they're throwing it away, they'll ruin it before they throw it in the bin, just to make sure that nobody else can have it. And I find that really, really alien to me. I just can't understand why you'd want to do that. I was watching an interesting video that somebody put up. I forgot what her name was now. It's something like Blue Gown or Blue Gown Girl or something like that. And she was going to a market that they put on for people who do historical reenactments. People that dress up in period costume. Sometimes if you go to different fairs, you'll see woodcraft there, and people will be dressed up in medieval costumes. Well, that's what the fair was for, and I think they have 2 of them a year, and all the things that they sell there are proper materials. So if you wanted to dress up as a Victorian lady, then a lot of the stalls sell beautiful Victorian lace and Victorian nightgowns as well. I think she'd paid £30 for a cotton either petticoat, full one, or a night dress. It was so lovely. I mean, you could actually wear it, She was got a nice petite frame, so it would really suit her. And she paid £30 for that. But they'd got wool as well for sale, because a lot of the people that do reenactments want to make cloaks and things out of wool blankets. I know a lot of people look at things like that and find it a little bit strange, which half of me does feel a little bit like that, but I've always liked fancy dress parties, so it's probably a little bit like that. And also, if you get really into something like that, well, that's lovely, isn't it? I know I've watched people who love some of the vintage clothing, and there's 1 or 2 that I watch that are absolutely fantastic at it, and they go to different fairs to buy authentic buttons and authentic cotton to make the dresses with, and credit due to them that they make that much effort. It's lovely, isn't it really? I know at this fair that they'd got, they were selling walking sticks and umbrellas, you know, and I was thinking about some of the things that I've had in the past and some of the things that I've still got. I've got well, it's probably before Victorian times. It's a glove box, a long box that ladies would have had to put the gloves in. And I know we still get those names still used in cars. You've got the glove box, haven't you? That's on the dashboard where you can put a few things in. Well, that originally was for you to put your gloves in, you know, so it's quite interesting, isn't it? I've also got a Victorian boot hook as well, where you'd be able to use the hook to help you fasten the boots that used to have laces at the front. I think I've shown that a while ago. I've got a shawl as well that's very old, that's silk and embroidered. I've shown that in the past. And it's lovely to step back in time sometimes, isn't it, really? And see all the lovely things. And I'm always amazed that there's still a lot of things there and they're not thrown away. And I'm sure that we've got enough things on the planet, really, without buying new. That's just my thought, you know. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to get the linen pillowcases like I have done, because I'm sure that in a few years' time you won't get them the same. It's like the cotton bobbins as well. A lot of them now are plastic, whereas before they were made of wood. It's just something that I've noticed. And a lot of the potteries that we used to have, I mean, they've gone now, and you know I love pottery, and I feel like I'm saving it. I don't know what it is. I do love them, and I love things that were made in this country. I do really love this country, and I love the people of this country, you know, because I also think it's a shame that we can't be proud of who we are. You know, a lot of other countries, they seem to push the flags and things like that, and I think it's been a bit of censorship in a way that we've not been able to do that as much in this country, and I think that's very sad. It's nothing to do with power. That's not what I would try and push it for. It's just who you are and what you're proud of, because think about all the toil and the blood, sweat and tears that people had in the past to, you know, get us where we've been able to get today. It's just, I don't know, it's just a thought, that's all. Anyway, my husband will soon be back, and I don't like filming when he's here. It's just one of those things, and I know I'm not the only one, because other people have said the same, that they don't like filming if there's anybody else there. It's just a distraction, and I get easily distracted, always have done. You know, anything that's going on around me, and I am a person that hates noise. My husband can shut noise off, and he can do things. You can read a book when it's really noisy, whereas I can't. I like peace, I really do. Anyway, apart from children laughing or people laughing, I mean, I can put up with that all day. You know, I love to hear people enjoying themselves. So, right, anyway, that's enough of my waffle. I'm going to go and have a look for a hook and start making a few little cloths. That's what I want to do, because it'll be relaxing. I've got loads of other things that I've got to get done. Well, I haven't got to get them done. We do put pressure on ourselves sometimes. And it's all self-imposed, isn't it? Really. Anyway, lots of love, everybody. Bye.